We have returned to our previous hideout. We are well rested. We're well fed. We're kind of warm enough. I mean, right now we are, but as soon as I step outside here, it's not quite the same story. But the secrets of Rudiger's experiments seem closer than ever to being revealed. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So this seems to be coming rapidly to a close. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's go ahead and take quick stock of everything that I am carrying. I'm not too encumbered, so I'm not super worried about it. Oh, I've got some cash there. That's no longer needed. This is the apocalypse. The trader hasn't been added to the game yet. These things don't matter. We're going to harvest those. Don't want to take too much time right now because we actually do have an opportunity to, while the weather is clear, head in the direction that I strongly suspect Rudiger was heading in that last little narrative. So we're going to have to find out if I was correct in the coming moments. Okay, that didn't do a lot for my encumbrance. Ah. This will do. Why am I carrying the gold nugget? I'm going to hold on to it just on general poor principle, but there's not really a reason. I'm not too encumbered at this point. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Hold on. We're going to eat this. And, oh, actually, that's all that's left of it. Perfect. I do want to be somewhat mindful of the potential of respawn. As I mentioned last episode, I was kind of surprised that we didn't see Timberwolves by the cabin down there. Lucky that we didn't, but part of me was thinking that we would. Those are some of the first Timberwolves we killed in the entire zone when I first arrived. It has been several days. I've been all over the freaking place. So it makes sense to expect that that pack would have reappeared, but it hasn't yet. It's probably just because of the length of the game. This is, of course, just to reiterate, this is a nearly 150-day game. Stalker adjacent, custom gameplay. And one of the real advantages, as we were discussing in the last few episodes, one of the real advantages of the way that this whole trip to the new zone has gone. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Is that hold that thought. There we go. Is that all that exploration that we did while looking for how to get to the frickin' weather station gave me the familiarity that I needed with the zone to find the next steps in the quest relatively quickly. So as each step has revealed itself in the past few episodes, there's been this overwhelming sort of feeling of, oh, I know where that is. Oh, I know where that is. Oh, I know where that is. And I am currently heading in the direction of the very next thing that kind of gave me that feeling. And interestingly enough, we have a tree pointing that direction, which is ominous. But I'm going to head further up this way. This is, those of you who've been watching since the series started, you'll sort of note with me that this is, in fact, one of the areas I have been meaning to visit while I was looking for that path to the weather station. Okay, I see a climbing rope, and a tall climbing rope at that. It's unexpected. But we're going to take it nevertheless. That is a deer.
Gotta warm up somehow.
You'll be fine. You will literally be fine. Alright, I see some more sticks there, but there's really no point picking any sticks up at the moment because in not too long at all, I will be needing to climb that. That's a long freaking climb. I wish I had my crampons, but I don't. Took them off earlier in the series in order to accommodate the rifle holster,
If I don't warm up
which,
soon.
to be honest, given my playstyle of being slightly encumbered most of the time anyway, I don't know that I've really really felt the benefit or cared for the benefit of the rifle holster at this point. I need to play more with it, but it's not a tremendous change to my encumbrance. Right now we are what? £1.50 encumbered. If I take this thing off, it adds 5 more pounds. I mean, that's not nothing. It's not. But at the same time, it's manageable depending on playstyle. Okay, so I'm definitely not seeing any other path here. I do want to take a look around before I climb this. And I may be able to drink some water to get rid of some of the last of the weight difference, which is perfect. Yeah, actually this might do quite well. Alright, yeah, we got about £1.50 and we'll be good. Alright, nothing going on over here, which is what I expected. So we just need to get up here, and we need to do it relatively quickly. Okay. I don't technically need the number of cleaning kits that I have on me. Alright, now we're down to a little bit more than £1. Now let's get rid of those sticks, that's the main thing. Perfect. Problem solved. Now, what's interesting about this long climb is that, notice it's as tall as it is, but this might be the only climb of this length that I've seen in the Long Dark that does not have a stopping point. So you're kind of meant to climb this thing with the best energy you could possibly have to climb it. And this is why. See what's happening? Oh, this is terrifying. So if you didn't know that you can hold on that long, now you know. Oh hey, I see structures. Burned out structures, but there's my path. That's what I'm here for. I also see a cave. This is the highest in this zone I have been, I believe. Oh yeah, there's lots of structures. Beautiful. I love this zone. I really do. I really, really do. Hello, bunny. How are you today? Good? I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so that's burned out, but there's some... It looks like there's a bit of like some shanty-like structures beyond that. I'm going to go ahead and go for the cave first, because I want to see, first of all, if this is an interior cave. I also want to see if it's a bear cave. You know, just make sure it's safe. Oh, hey. Is this Rudiger? Did I find Rudiger? That would be hilarious. It's not Rudiger. It's a generic frozen corpse, but there is coal. I'll take it. And it is warm enough in the cave. More than warm enough in the cave. I love it. That is a Summit Soda. Another candy bar. All right, we're going to put this down back here. It's warm enough in here that I really, to tell you the truth, I kind of want to keep moving. There's a part of me that's tempted just to drink some coffee, because I do have some. Which of the insulated flasks was it in? Oh no, maybe I don't anymore. Did I drink all of my coffee? It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and eat some of the stuff we picked up. Do I really have no coffee? I don't believe that. I've got the one coffee. I've got the tin. I saw that. Yeah, I guess I just drank an entire... Oh yeah, that's right. The iced coffee run, I guess, is where most of it went. That's fair. That's totally fair. Okay. Well then, in that case, I kind of just need to sleep. We're more than warm enough. I want to go ahead and say 5 hours back here. With it being 60 degrees in the back of the cave, I'm reasonably confident that we'll actually be able to do what we need to here. Alright, so hypothermia risk was healed there. Let's go ahead. Top off hunger. Top off thirst. I'm going to pick up the bedroll real quick and take a quick look. Whoa. I didn't realize I backed myself into that corner. Okay. Okay, cool. So it looks like we have foggy weather. Stones. Oh, not just foggy, blizzardy, but that's okay. I want to take a look around. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's not going to last. I don't have a storm lantern anymore. So I might need to stay in the cave. But first, I see some reclaimed wood. Interesting. Alright, so these are some pallets. But can't really do anything with it right now, and it's probably super, super dark on YouTube. I know, so what we're going to do is just go back into the cave. And I'm going to use the bedroll to navigate a little bit. Alright, we're warm enough back here. Alright then, I guess I'll sleep for... I'm going to put in 4, because we can get slightly more than 3. But that is all we can do. Woke up fully rested. Okay. What I'm going to need to do is just pass time. I don't like it. But there's nothing else to do, really. One thing I might be able to do, hang on. No, I've already fully sharpened the hatchet. The hunting knife, maybe? No, it's fine. If I had some scrap metal, I could repair the can opener. I couldn't right now, though, because it's nighttime. So, let's go back to passing time. Ooh, interesting. Alright. It got brighter, but it seems there's an actual blizzard outside because of the long dark. There is no other sensible explanation. Let's go ahead and get 3 hours of sleep. Now, this might be a fairly typical blizzard for this zone. Looks like I'm actually pretty cold back here now, on kind of how cold it is in the zone, which is kind of annoying. So what we're going to need to do... Interesting that not even the back of this cave prevents you from being warm enough. Or prevents you from being too cold, I should say. Doesn't keep you warm enough. Okay, so let's take a look around, shall we? First of all, there's this shantytown up here. Scrap metal, I'll grab that. What the heck was that? Interesting. Alright, well, we've got plenty of stuff to burn. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of structure up here that I'll be able to shelter in. Thankfully, visibility's not god-awful. Reclaimed wood, not going to worry about those wires. Oh, hey. Neato. Actual passageway. Wasn't expecting that. Reach the high peak plateau and look for signs of Rudiger the Foreman. Wait, reach the high peak plateau? I don't want to go to the high peak plateau. I want an interior environment where I can be warm and cozy and not freeze to death.
So cold. No life.
Why? No. Can I go to the peak later? Please? Okay. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. See, the thing is, at least because we're in this, like, crevasse, if I need to turn around, I can turn around. The game just chose to give me some really interesting weather. And, I mean, there's still a possibility there will be a structure up here. I just don't know for sure. There might even be another cave. Which would be nice. Twould be nice. Oh. Oh, there's a climbing rope instead. Okay, that's not nice. Because I'm lugging around a bunch of wood that I could use, presumably to keep myself warm. And now you're telling me, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Well, I'm actually not that encumbered and I'm not that cold. Part of me wants to, like, forge onward. I just need to find the most sensible things to drop. So if we take a look at this stuff, we could drop that. Yeah, actually. We can drop the charcoal. Perfect. Alright, this thankfully is not as tall of a climb. I was kind of worried about that. But then again, we don't use as much energy going down a rope anyway. I've got a bad feeling that what's really been going on is the game's been listening to me this whole time, because it does. And every time I say, oh, I love this zone so much, it's just getting ready to give me just one big hold my beer moment. What's this? Tinder plug. Alright, so this is clearly meant to be... Oh, wow. Oh, there's a rope. Didn't see it. Somehow completely avoided noticing that. What if I drop the sticks? I'd rather have the logs. I think I might be able to get away with this. Yeah, I will. We're good. Perfect. Alright, this is starting to get a little bit dicey, but looks like there's more structure, so still hoping that there is somewhere I can actually go inside. I mean, all those, like, the stairs and the bunkers down below, they wouldn't lead to just nothing, would they? That seems a little bit goofy. That seems a little bit silly, so I'm gonna just hold out hope that there is, in fact, an interior location before long. And I'm picking up lots of things that I can burn. Nice little walkway here. I want to be careful that I'm not stepping onto a part of the walkway that's, like, completely unsafe, though. Okay, so hypothermia risk is manageable at the moment, but we're going to need warmth pretty soon, or at the very least we're going to need to put a fire down in a sheltered place, which it's looking like we might have a chance for it somewhere in here. But I'm going to try to hold out. Yeah. Gonna try to hold out. Nice, here's another supply bin.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Wow. Wow. Well, it gave me lantern fuel, but not a lantern. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's an opening there. Fur, firewood, stick. Okay. I just need a spot where I can make a fire. Technically, I can anywhere that the wind is not blowing. Like here, for example. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and use the accelerant that we were just generously given. Not gonna lie, I think I almost just fell onto that. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do here in order to warm all the way up. Yeah, see how cold we are? Oh no, the wind just changed direction. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, here's what we have to do. Now we absolutely have to do this. Oh, I don't have any water, so I can't... Hold on. This is so incredibly rude. The wind just changed direction as soon as I freaking opened the fire. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Alright, we're going to put that down. That's going to take 5 minutes. There's 6 minutes left on the fire. We're going to add 1 stick. It's too windy to stay... Really? Fine. We're going to drink this. It's going to warm us up a little bit. It's not ideal, and we just wasted all of our good fuel on that one spot. So, GG's. Hold on. Is there anything up here? There's a climbing rope. Of course there is. Hold on. Maybe this is an actual cave. It doesn't look like it's a cave. It's an actual cave. It looked like it was just open air beyond here. I feel so silly. I could have just come in here. I could have just come in here. That's so annoying. Okay, well, still. Same idea. Man, it did not look like a cave. I know it was the mouth of a cave, but you saw what I saw. It looked like it was just an opening in the rock. And that's what my brain said. That's what my brain decided. Like, that's not a cave, that's an opening. That leads somewhere else. Okay, now we will absolutely be warm enough back here. Let's go ahead and sleep for 2 hours. We will fully recover our warmth. Recover a little bit of health. Also, health recovery will be decent on account of the improved rest. Right, we still have 6 hours on the fire. Tell you what, let's go ahead and sleep for 3 more. This is definitely a Sundered Pass blizzard. Alright. So thankfully we're not encumbered. That's the upshot of this. I need to make some water though. So let's go ahead and place the cooking skillet. Do I have 1 or 2 of those on me too? Or just 1? Alright, let's make some water. Drink that. Still have a few things I can chow on, but we're running out. That carrot has been waiting to be eaten for a long time. I honestly think I've been holding on to that carrot since the food update, where all the recipes were added last year. Or not last year, but earlier this year. And I guess the recipes were late last year, weren't they? So it was about a year ago, in fact. And at some point earlier this year, I found that carrot. And I'm like, well, we're messing around with the new recipes. So at some point, we'll use that. But we haven't yet. We haven't yet. Okay. That fire's still going for a good while. The weather's not great. I think what I want to try to do is maybe find some additional fuel for this fire, if I can. I think that would be ideal. It's unfortunate that I wasted as much as I did. Part of me is tempted to just go ahead and climb this thing. Because the fire's going to be there regardless. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Doesn't look like as tall of a climb as the last one. That was anxiety-inducing. Okay, here we are.
I can't feel my feet.
Ominous music is ominous. Oh, it looks like we have more walkway up here. That's a good sign. That might mean there's either a structure, or it might mean that there's additional wood to be picked up.
So cold. Think.
Did I grab that? Yeah, I did. All right. Cooking stuff off the fire. I did indeed. All right. Nothing on the ground, materials-wise. Oh, man. I'm kind of mad that we're doing this during a blizzard because I feel like the view here would be incredible. I feel like we would be having a serious Hadrian moment right now, but instead we just have, shockingly, the game being a troll with a giant Sundered Pass blizzard. Ooh, I know what that is. That is... an Ash Canyon bridge. Because this isn't dangerous at all. Alright, there's that. What would really suck is if there's just not any structure up top. It's looking increasingly less and less likely that there's actually going to be a structure, because how would anything have been built up this path? The only thing that the only evidence that... Oh, hello. The only evidence that sort of goes against that is all of those pathways. Okay, now, the downside of these kinds of passageways, as we've seen so far in the zone, is that they are not like other caves in that they don't appear to... Oh my god, it's negative 85 up here. Okay, now it's negative 28, so it is warmer in here with the wind blocked, but with the wind chill, it's 60 extra degrees. Wow. I really blew it starting that fire where I did, not realizing that there was a cave. I stand by what happened, like I know why I didn't think it was a cave. We've been over this. Oh, hello. Are those rocks or... yeah, those are rocks. Aha! Okay. Scrap metal. Chips. Another flare. Revolver ammo. Rudiger's diary. Oh, not This is not good timing. This is not good timing at all.
This island was meant to give up its secrets to me.
Damn it,
Knowledge
Rudiger.
wired
Not
into its
now.
very bones, the deep places
Why
under
are you
the
like
earth.
this now?
A new geology. It promised much. A crack in the window to the future. I knew we could not accomplish our goals and be certain of success or safety in doing so. Even if I could never have predicted this result. How powerful and destructive the amplification would be. The cascading, corrupting energy from the machine.
We're about halfway
I
through.
chose to move forward. In the coming decades, these equivocations, these doubts, will be meaningless. I still believe EW was right. He was already so close, and 100 years ago. But even with my more complex machine, I cannot prove it, yet. The cost has been high, and now I suspect it is time for me to pay as well. Even now my enemies laugh, as their agent tracks my movements, this stalker in the hills, and I am only getting weaker. There is a terrible shadow across my mind, gnawing on its edges. I cannot focus my thoughts. My dreams are strange, a deep, wide ocean, unending.
Thank you for that. Giant waste of time. 4-minute technical log. I'm not going to touch that right now because I would rather look around for a structure. And it looks like there is something. Really? Really, game? You're going to do this? Okay, well, what I might have to do... Alright, here's a bin. I might have to just... Is that a fire? It's a fire barrel. Perfect.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
A canister? Really? A canister? Really? 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 Okay. Yep, this'll do. This will do at least. So let's go ahead and get this going. For firewood, we're going to use the accelerant that they just gave us.
Right on.
Now, the nice thing about these is that they will be warm enough regardless. How are we doing on hypothermia risk? Okay, let's go ahead and search these drawers.
I could
Hunting
use
knife. Nada. Alright, so there's a mountaineering rope. I imagine I will need that. Okay, so there's one obvious option here. We're going to go ahead and make this coffee. Drink this. It'll warm up a little bit. Ironically, it's actually getting dark. So this trip has literally been a day trip into this part of the zone. Like, I can't see a thing. I don't know if there's actually a building up here. This is quite possibly the worst timed storm that I could have gotten. It's fine, though. Alright. Because that fire is more than warm enough at this point. Let's go ahead and break this crate down. The thing that's a little bit dicey is I don't have a ton of food. I mean, I've got these cans of corn that I've been holding on to this entire time. So I might finally be forced to consume those. Alright, let's go ahead and read this.
Track the slippery creep up here, but he's moving fast. Stronger than he looks. And just as I'm starting to fade. I knew this might be a one-way trip, but I like my odds for something better. One last mission to fill the ledger before moving on to better days. Debt's paid. The director off my back for good. Some bright idea, huh? I miss my brother. He would have loved this op. Can't really see his face anymore.
Oh.
Feel bad for the guys that didn't get out. Goddamn mine. Part of the gig to keep them in the dark, but this one hurt. Well then. It's almost kind of nice when the sun's up and the wind stops howling.
Yeah, that is nice.
Onward. Gotta fix this. Finish it.
Alright, that looks like a bunker. So what that implies to me is that we may need to use the handheld. Wait, return to the Omega bunker? The Omega bunker. The Omega bunker was in. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's so rude. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, game? That's so inconsiderate. All right. I just took a ton of health loss.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. But now that fire will definitely stay lit. Here's what we're going to need to do now. We need to get back down the mountain. In case you missed that, we need to go back to the Zone of Contamination. Because that's where the Omega bunker is. And I might even check in between episodes just to make sure that that's the case. Wait, what do you mean you can't feel your hands? You're warm enough. You're literally warm enough. I just made sure of that. Calm down. One last herbal tea. We're going to need to kill that deer on the way back down, almost for sure. Alright, so the nice thing about this situation is that this is a fire barrel fire. So this is like, for a new Long Dark player, if you haven't played the game before and you aren't aware of how safe this fire is, this is like one of the scariest circumstances that you could be in. You know, you're trapped in an unfamiliar area, you can't see a damn thing, and it's like, well, I need to rest so that I can regain my energy, but what do I do? Like, if the fire goes out, I'm dead. Well, with a fire barrel, it will never go out, so you're fine. It hurts me, but I'm going to have to eat this corn, because I have literally nothing left, aside from this. Okay, and we still have some fuel. There's more fuel nearby, so this fire will be going for a while. It's going to count as an outdoor fire. I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 5 hours. We're going to get about 4. Should recover plenty of condition. We'll also use this as a save point for the episode. But in the next one... Okay, good. Now things have cleared out. Let's take a quick look around before we wrap up. So I came from over there. Yeah, definitely a mountaintop. Wow. Wow, that's wild. I wonder if it was possible to see that from somewhere else. If the weather had been better to me this episode. Oh, what's this? There's something on the ground. Is that the foreman's body, maybe? Nope, just a frozen corpse. I mean, we could headcanon that it's the foreman's body. Alright, so I think we're meant to go farther down that way, but like I said, I wanted to see if there was a building around here, but apparently there's not. At least not that I can see in the current lighting. So still not ideal. Part of me wants to just ride out the fire until morning for obvious reasons. And I may yet do that. For obvious reasons. So, for now, I'll stop this one here. In the next one... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh no! The torch dropping scared them off. Well, maybe they'll be back after I sleep a little bit more. Maybe they'll be back after I sleep a little bit more. That was going to be great. I was going to have food. I was going to be just fine. I passed time for like an hour. Should be able to get a reasonable amount of sleep. And then we'll wake up, maybe kill a Ptarmigan. Or 2. Or 3, if we're lucky. That's a handy source of food. But we'll have to figure that out step by step. The weather does not appear to be getting better. So, like, the path back down out of this zone is not going to be an easy one. We have a trek ahead of us that I was not expecting. So, yeah. This is the definition of having my work cut out for me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every other day, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below. And I'll see you next time.